read the blog post about Donald and his dog, Buster. In what ways was Buster a good purchase for and a bad one? What do you think happened next? Okay, I'm going to share my screen now and we have to continue. Okay, right here again. Let's read about this blog. I would like to have some volunteers for reading, and then we have to go over the exercises. What was I thinking? We're going to read the first one, number 1. Melissa, you're there, guys. Please turn on your camera so I will know that you are there. Harry, tell me.
Ok, teacher. Teacher, y aparte no puedo prender mucho mi cámara por la red. Se corta mucho. Te lo voy a mantener apagado, por favor.
Okay. Who else is asking something?
Okay, teacher. Only number 1?
Yes, Marieli, tell me. Give me 1 second. Marieli and Carla, tell me.
Okay. What was I thinking? I still remember my 30th birthday.
30th.
30th birthday. It seems like only yesterday I'd been invited to my sister's place for lunch, and I was walking by a pet shop when I saw the cutest little dog watching me from the window. In the beginning, I wasn't sure as I was very busy at work. Then I looked at him and started to wonder if a pet might fit my lifestyle. After all, I often take a walk in the park after work. As soon as he saw me, he gave me a look that seemed to say, "Please take me home." We should never have made eye contact.
Okay, who wants to read number 2?
Me, teacher. After lunch, I walked back to the pet shop, and before long, that little dog, which felt like a tiny black and white teddy bear, was in my arms. He is affectionate and full of energy, the sales clerk assured me. I'd been thinking of giving myself a birthday gift for weeks, so 1 hour later, I was on my way home with a smile on my face, a 6 months old puppy, and a hole in my in my bank account. I had no idea what the next few months would be like.
Okay, next part. Number 3.
Me, teacher, please.
Okay.
Thank you. For a while, it felt as if Buster, I named him after a cartoon character that I love, made my life complete. It was nice to come home to a friendly face after a long, stressful day and have some company. I didn't mind the torn sofa or the missing remote controls. My apartment looked like a disaster area, but I kept telling myself, Don't worry, that's what puppies do. I hope the bastard will start to behave, and I will soon find out if my hope was realistic.
Okay, participate. Luis.
Yes, okay. Now, to get to work every passing day. He ran around the apartment, jumping on the floor and barking for no reason. I'd never seen anything like it. As time went on, Buzz habits such as moving food from his bowl for the floor before eating it, or pulling off my socks and giving them. Every day, I failed at every attempt to train him. Eventually, I told myself, a notch is a notch. I knew that I had to do.
Okay, thank you.
Me, teacher?
Gabriela.
In despair, I Skype my brother, Barry. He lives on a small town with his wife, two dogs. So I asked him how he felt about having a home. He finally agreed, and in a matter of hours, Buster was gone. I still miss him, but it looks as if he's adapted well to his new home. As for me, I swear I'll never buy another pet again. Well, maybe a goldfish.
Okay, it was a story about this dog, right? Sometimes when we buy things like we were discussing before, we can make a deal. Sometimes we need to buy things because we really need them, and sometimes we just get them because, wow, that, and then why did you buy it? We don't know why we buy those things. Now, based on this exercise, that is the reading, we have to go with exercise number 3 on page 11. Read the story again, and in which part, 1 to 5, Donald, or that's Donald, and you have right here. In which paragraph? Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Talk about the honeymoon phase, give the background to the story, solve the problem, realize that he'd made a mistake, talk about buying the
I think that that is the first one.
letter E, okay? Okay.
Background. Honey, honeymoon, pass. Puppy,
So sorry, A, which one is that?
And number 2.
Number 3.
Two.
Mm,
We have two options. Let's see. B.
Number 4.
Number 1. I think it's number 1, teacher.
Okay. C.
Number 5.
Number five.
Five.
5.
And D.
3.
4.
or
3.
4.
4.
4.
Now I'll do C. Which ones were the right ones? C is 5. B is 1. C is 5. D is E. Check your answers. Based on this exercise, that's the reading, find out some examples that are using the past continuous, the past perfect, and the past perfect continuous. Find examples about them. If not, right, it's a little bit more complex because you have to read the whole text. Yeah. Okay. So, who has the examples about a simple past?
I saw.
Okay. What else?
I wasn't sure. I was walking.
That is the past continuous. Past continuous. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second, please. I have to do something. Okay, just one moment. Okay. Now we have to continue. So we have the following examples. This is the blog. We can hear a lot of present continuous, past simple, present continuous, perfect. For example, here is past continuous. Was walking. What else? Wasn't is simple past. Looked, simple past. Started, simple past.
Gav.
Saw, simple past.
Gav.
That also simple past. Walked. Was. So we have a lot of examples here inside this text, and it's a little bit long, right? In order to get the examples. Okay, so we have to stop on this activity. Next part is this: is analyzing paragraphs. So you need to read the skill box. That is going to be helpful for doing that. Let's read this. Making a narrative interesting. When writing a narrative, you have to make your story interesting by including predictions or comments about the future. Example of simple past. That is going to be interesting for the public. Reading is how to work on this exercise. Much up here one below with the purpose. Which one is each underlined sentence in paragraph 3? So how to work on this part. Which one provide comparison, make a prediction, use direct speech, give someone a voice, help a reader visualize your description, and create suspense for the next paragraph. So what do you have?
Reader.
Number 1 to letter B.
Okay. Make a prediction.
Make a prediction to create suspense for the next paragraph, maybe, teacher?
Okay. What about use a direct speech?
To give someone a voice.
Okay. Let's see. 1B, 2C, and 3A. Now, when you write something, you need to have certain kind of things that we call it. And time or some time later. This first, sure we should buy a dog. He held about his arms, and I know changed his mind. After a while, Donald regretted his next part. We take a look at this. It says here that we have to read the text that Donald's brother's message to a friend a few weeks later, and we have to choose the right time linkers.
And before long, he brought the dog over.
Who wants to read?
And before long, he brought me to the cover. At first, we were happy to walk him, but in no time, Buster showed his true colors. He spent most of the days bullying others' dogs, destroying all living, which Donald had not warned us about. As time went on, so the dogs became best friends. Are we going to keep him? Yes. We've grown, I guess.
Okay, imagine that he spent most of the day bullying the other dogs. It's funny. But happen also with animals. They are like that. Yes, the strongest one is going to be the leader of an area. That is the animal nature. That's why we say the strongest one is going to rule the jungle. It's, right? Or in Santa Cruz, we say jungle law is when you are driving or something like that. Oh, you need to be strong. Strong in the class, and it's going to develop how to prepare the following. It says choose an experience below that about the main event. You bought a vacation. Write a blog post using your notes to help you. Include different narrative tenses and compare more. Have anything in common, but this is going to be part of homework for the next class. And it's not only that you have to write, you have to present that to the class. So you will go to the front of the class and you have to that. Okay, that's gonna be your one of them. Now let's go next part. Culture question patterns. But is it art? How do you think of them? Which is your favorite? How is this of art? Well, how to start with the first one. What posters, what pictures do you have on your walls at home? I want to answer the question. Any volunteer? Volunteers? Okay, Miriam?
Okay. In the wall of my room, I have two posters of my favorite movies and my favorite artists. Like the movie that did sports, uh, or Simali.
Miriam.
picture of my parents.
Let's see. I want to be talking in the class.
Teacher,
Wow. A picture, right? I don't know how many people in the class would like to go to an art museum and wow, look at that, the castle. Wow. So interesting. Exactly. Right? Other people believe that that's art, or not people know. Like it? About music, culture, literature, many kind of things because we have like different arts, right? Painting, we have a lot of things, like seven. That's why, have you ever heard about El Séptimo Arte? Because movies also are part from art, okay? Different art. Now let's go with the text and we have to about these pieces of art. Who wants to read about a raccoon, the kiss, and fearless girl? Raccoon. Volunteers for the raccoon. Okay, Luz Clarita, you.
Sorry, teacher.
About the raccoon.
Okay. Barlott's Trans Animal series gives a whole new meaning. The in one thousand 1987, Bolo is helping the city's recycling effort and increasing social awareness. He Thank you.
It's conscious. Now, who wants to read about the kiss? The kiss. Hector.
Austrian painter Klim rebelled against traditional art of time, and while his controversial excitement in the art world, the Kiss, one of Klim's paintings, is known for its highly decorative style, his golden fuzz. Klim effective technique of gold leaf applying various shades of gold to make his paint shine.
Okay. Now the fearless girl, Carla.
The Fearless Girl visual. This fearless girl strikes a place in front of Charlie to Monica. The girl seems the orientation. The Monica feels the new sculpture making
Mhm. Pieces of art. Writing, yeah. Well, when we talk about art, oh, as I said, that could be something that you like or not. What do you think about this? Now you have seen this. Which one is your favorite? For me, maybe the last one, Fearless Girl, because it shows that women are not weak and they also can be fight against different kind of situations. That's for me. What about you? Or last to Camila.
Yes, teacher.
Which one is
Sorry,
your favorite piece of art?
I have to choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Why?
the first girl. Uh, uh, it says prosperity and exchange. It the girls her bow in front of the ball.
Because it's of that. It says, okay, come on, come on. So represent that women can fight against different kind of situations, right? It's very interesting. Now, oh my God, again. I was trying to close this and I closed the other part. Now, on this exercise, on this section of our book, it's important to get used to work on page 138, that it's the vocabulary exercise. So we have to start with this part. Adding. It says here, put the adjective forms of the box in the correct column. List. You have to listen and check after that. Here we have the words that are called suffix. They go at the end, right, in order to make the word unless it's useless. Effective, cheerful, colorful, beautiful, controversial, conventional, desirable, washable. What about the rest? We have to use ambition, option, end, break, attract, power, memory, faith, home, impress, adventure, and accident.
Two point one.
Able, desirable, reasonable, washable, memorable, breakable. Ul, controversial, conventional, optional, accidental. Full, colorful, cheerful, dreadful, painful, useful, powerful, faithful. Iv, aggressive, decisive, effective, attractive, impressive. Us, cautious, ridiculous, ambitious, adventurous. Less, harmless, painless, useless, endless, homeless.
Two point one.
Able, desirable, reasonable, washable, memorable, breakable. Ul, controversial, conventional, optional, accidental. Full, colorful, cheerful, dreadful, painful, useful, powerful, faithful. Iv, aggressive, decisive, effective, attractive, impressive. Us, cautious, ridiculous, ambitious, adventurous. Less, harmless, painless, useless, endless, homeless.
Okay, what about the first column?
Memorable.
More memorable. What else?
Breakable.
Breakable. Okay. What about on the second one? Controversial and conventional.
Optional.
Optional.
Accidental.
Accidental. Okay, then we have with colorful, cheerful, beautiful, painful, and all of the foods here.
Powerful and faithful.
Powerful, faithful. Then on the next column, with aggressive.
Attractive.
Which one?
Attractive.
Attractive.
Impressive.
Impressive. Cautious, ridiculous.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
And adventurous.
Adventurous.
Adventurous. Harmless, painless, useless.
Homeless.
Homeless and
Endless.
endless. That means that it never finishes, right? That's endless. So today you learned this about adding suffix. Here we have about this. It says, what's your ideal partner like? How can we complete this part? By using the adjective we got from exercise number 1. We have to read carefully and try to complete this by using the adjective we have by using the suffixes.
Courteous. Cheerful. Cheerful. Faithful. Desirable. Desirable. Desirable.
Guys, today we have to leave early, okay? I have asked permission to the coordinator. Somewhere else. And she said,
Dreadful.
okay, only for today. Okay. We're gonna leave at 6 o'clock. Only for today. Miriam is happy and Echo is happy too. Don't worry.
Oye, una pregunta aparte, dijo que es tarea, ¿no? Para la siguiente clase tenemos que hacer la indicación que dice en la página 11, ese punto 8. ¿Me aclaras, porfa? Eso igual lo entrecortó cuando estaba en el Zoom. Mierda. Huele a todo menos. Qué pelotudo. Cheerful. 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 Colorful.
Have you finished? Not yet. Not either. Okay, who wants to go with the first one? Amy, 27.
Adventure.
Adventures.
You have to read the whole one. Who wants to read the whole one?
Me, teacher.
Okay.
My ideal partner is at adventures and likes to try new things, visit exotic places, do extreme sport, that sort of thing. I tend to be cautious person who plans everything carefully and avoids taking risks. So I need someone who's the opposite of me. Perhaps I should date a skydiving instructor. That way I have some memorable experience I never forget.
Now Gabriela and then Paula.
Laura C. No question, but above all, he should be cheerful and positive. You know, someone who makes me laugh and who's fun to be around. Oh, being faithful is important too, of course. I don't want my boyfriend to go out with anyone else. I so like people who are decisive and know what they want.
Okay. Now Paula.
To something from time to time. I'm tired of people with gut attitudes, values, and tastes. I also like people who can
She's
make
been
me
very
think.
successful for
You
someone
know,
her
I
age.
and I like it when I
She's been very
disagree on
successful for
things.
someone her
Oh,
age.
and I hope we meet by accident. I don't want to find love on a dating app.
Larry and then Hector.
Just 82, teacher?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I've been married for 11 years and my husband and I have a great relationship. He has most of the qualities I find desirable in a partner. He's fair and reasonable and always makes logical decisions and he wants to be successful, which is great.
Okay, Hector.
My ideal partner, Easy, my wife, Gloria. I really admire. She's a very talented artist with an impressive body of work for a young person. Her paintings are really colorful. Surprisingly, she is not aggressive, but she is being very successful for someone her.
Now let's see the answers. Okay, check your answer. Adventurous, cautious, memorable, cheerful, faithful, decisive, conventional, controversial, desirable, reasonable, ambitious, impressive, colorful, and ambitious. Let's go back to our lesson. How to work on this listening exercise. The task says, no, it's not one. Choose the correct option to complete to 6, then listen. Okay, you can do it first alone, and then we have to listen because we need to check. Each one of them, we have two options. For example, do you, don't you, is the title. The title is, doesn't it, isn't it, isn't, is not. Did and did. Okay, let's listen and check.
Two point three. 1,
You don't really like this painting, do you?
2,
Do you know what the title is?
3,
What a contrast! This is a bit surprising, isn't it?
4,
Isn't the bull a symbol of strength?
5,
Who painted it?
6,
Excuse me, could you tell me if a local artist made this?
One more time.
2.3. 1,
You don't really like this painting, do you?
2,
Do you know what the title is?
3,
What a contrast! This is a bit surprising, isn't it?
4,
Isn't the bull a symbol of strength?
5,
Who painted it?
6,
Excuse me, could you tell me if a local artist made this?
So you don't really like this painting, do you?
Do you?
Right? You know what
The title is.
The title.
title is? What a contrast. This is a bit surprising. Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Next one.
Isn't
Isn't the bull a symbol of strength? Who
Painted.
painted? Excuse me, could you tell me if a artist
Made this. Made this.
Made this.
made it, right? Made it in this case. Okay. So we are working on this exercise, and the last part that we have to work on today is this one. Look at 1 and 6 again in part 5B and answer the questions below. Only to introduce the grammar point that is going to be for the next class. Which ones ask about the subject of a sentence? Which ones include a tag question? Which ones are negative questions? Which ones ask a question in an incorrect way? Which ones? Analyze the questions and we have to see.
Letter A, number 5.
1.
Number 5 in letter A. Ask about the subject.
Okay.
Letter B, number 1 and 3.
Okay.
C, number 4.
Okay.
letter D, number.
Now let's check. Yeah, 3, 4, and 2 and 6. So for the next class that we're going to have on next week, we're going to talk about question patterns. Okay. Also, I will give you some homework. Now that you have the chance to use the platform, if you have the workbook as homework, you need to do it complete because you can now download the audios, right, from the listening. But let me check before we leave how many people and all the attendance have registered there until now. And let's see. This is 9G. 14 people. But according to the attendance, and I will see that now. Está aquí. In our class, there are 24 people and only 14 registered. So it means that 10 people are, I don't know where. Okay, now please pay attention to your names. Silvia Arispe.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Miriam Cecilia.
Present.
Carla.
Present.
Margeli.
Present, teacher.
Merisi.
Present, teacher.
Jorge Luis.
Present, teacher.
Harry.
Present.
Jorge Said.
Present, teacher.
Jessica. Not here, Jessica. Paula.
Present.
Kenia. Rocío. Rocío, not here. Evan.
Present.
Denise, oh, Dennis, sorry. Dennis.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Sheila. Maria Jacqueline. Bianca Nayeli. Camila.
Present, teacher.
Gabriela.
Present, teacher.
Luz Clarita.
Present.
Matia Ronald.
Present.
Andrea Natalie.
Present, teacher.
Héctor Luis.
Here.
Okay. Ronald Valda, is that correct? Matia, yes?
And yes, Matia, without S.
Okay, okay. Because sometimes people get, they don't write a good way, but it's okay. That is your name. Okay, guys. So, next class, I hope that we're gonna get together at campus again, right? Right, as a way to have a different way to study. I'm going to send the homework on the WhatsApp group because if you see here, the participants in our meeting, we are just 19, and there are 24 students plus one teacher. We should be 25 here. Okay, a lot of people are missing now, so they need to know about the homework. And you need to send that. Okay, no, next class we have to be there, so you need to bring your, what are you going to be required to bring. And obviously we're going to do the same. I mean, talking about practicing listening and practicing writing. Okay, because in that way you're going to improve those areas that are very, very important for you. And maybe we're going to have something like a presentation, so the same, an oral one about something that we have in the previous pages. What else? Also, now that you have a chance to use the platform, you can practice. Right, you get inside that, and you have the chance to practice. So that is good for you because when you are going to be assigned homework, okay, you can practice. Just only you have to complete that part, and that's it. Now, talking about exams dates, we don't have the calendar yet, but as soon as we get it, I'm going to share that with you. By the way, the only holiday that we have during this trimester is, I think, April 8th, if I'm right. That is Holy Week, but that's a Friday. Saturdays, the classes are completely normal. We don't have holidays. Okay, we have classes until Thursday. Saturday, of course, only Friday is going to be off. So I have to stop in this part. As I told you before, I got permission only for today from the coordinator because I had to do something. I have to go somewhere else now. Have a nice Sunday because weekend is being over. Okay, and don't forget your homework. As soon as you get it, you have to start doing it. And if you have a lot of things, separate that. Okay, do it one on Tuesday, Wednesday, and something like that. Until you have everything. Not everything at the same time. So Saturday morning, have homework. No. Okay, so you have to organize your time. So guys, see you on the next part. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Teacher,
teacher.
a question. And do you say that the exercise 8, and 11, page 11, is that homework? Or we just send the homework by WhatsApp? In the page 11?
It's going to be part of your homework. I will tell you that you have to prepare something about that. You have to write and also give the speech about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Now, then go, guys. Okay? See you.
Thank you.
Have a nice Sunday. Bye-bye.